on your
We've got
face, you
baseball
really
coming
can't
up for
see shit.
Jackie Robinson Day. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Houston Astros. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that's so inspiring.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the mound in this one, Christian Javier. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just
neither 2Q his stocks was on the market, but they withdrew at $875,000.
Chance of being successful.
Ready to go? And stepping in is the speedy Forrest Wall. Fastball in for a strike. And here we go on Jackie Robinson Day. The 0-1.
This morning, earlier today, they have it all on the Disney Channel. You can watch different places.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's Orlando Arcia. In there, and it's 0-1.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate,
Sorry, I didn't know that was the place that I sent you.
This isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
That one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. You're in game one of this 3-game set. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And one out now.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
The 0-1. Swings through that.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And 1-2. And another ball. Wall leads off first with one away. Next pitch is downstairs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in his...
Oh, that ball drilled back up the box and nailed the pitcher. And they get the out after the ricochet. And that'll do it. One left for Atlanta. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Houston, and towing the slab in this one, Max Fried.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good.
Runners on the move. That one drilled left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. The relay throw. The tag, and he's safe. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Jose Altuve in the box now. No balls and a strike. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. And a good eye there. And down on strikes. And there's one down.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
One out. Runners at first and second. In there at the knees for a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And a swing and a miss. And there are two down. And a foul ball. Two outs. Good job to fight that one off. And now the lefty on the ground right side. Throw on to Olsen, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. Back here at Minute Maid Park. And the batter now, Luke Williams. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Tosses to first, one up, one down. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
The designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
And now the 0-1. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one down the line, and that squirts through. And that rolls into the corner. The throw in. And he'll pull into second safely.
Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line. And once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
One out, runner at second. And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. And there's the strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball still 0-2. Man at second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Righty to the plate. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Into center. McCormick has it sized up. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out, and there are 2 gone.
Batting it, the catcher.
Here's Sean Murphy.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Can't get there. Base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. Tag, and he's safe. It's a hustle double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's Jared Kelenic. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. Murphy at second with 2 down. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Tries to get back, but he can't. The throw hangs him out to dry, and the inning is over. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Houston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. Fried back to work. And there's a foul ball. Fried, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a sinker, and he works in a slider. And no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Mauricio Dubon stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Line drive. That's a base hit. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Curveball drops in there. 1 run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Towards first, steps on the bag for 1. Goes to second, safe there. Kyle Tucker, the next to hit. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. In there for strike one. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Struck him out looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Pena in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Next pitch is outside. The pitch. Here's a rocket out to left. Kelenic makes the catch, inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Forrest Wall. In the air out towards right center. And that should be extra bases.
I feel like I've seen more balls, and this is speaking as a former outfielder, former center fielder, but more balls in this game just out of the reach. Sometimes
deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Here comes a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. The Braves trailing by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Throw over to first, and he's back in easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
The 0-2. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. He circles the bases, his second of the year, and they take the lead. It's 3-2.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Here's Acuna now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. That one lifted to left. Alvarez in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And it's fouled away.
You almost have to feel bad for Matt Olson after what happened in 2023. He played every game, hit 54 home runs, drove in 139, led the league in slugging, and he still wasn't even named a finalist for the National League MVP award.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
In all seriousness, I don't think anyone is feeling bad for Matt Olson. 2023 was a phenomenal season for him, whether he was an MVP finalist or not.
Had him out front for strike 3.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Williams now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a ball popped up. Pena makes the grab, and that's the inning. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. And the home team down a run. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And that's in for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
Altuve in the box now. Takes strike one. That one called a strike, and it's 0-2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Here's a 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Now a relay to third. In there safely.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Alvarez at third. Altuve at first with no outs. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In from third is the tying run. It's 3-3. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. That one the other way. Down the line, and it's foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And that's a little high.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's to third. And it gets by him. One runs in. Now it rolls down into the corner. Coming home. He's also in to score. 5-3 now.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allow.
Base knock right field. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
4 runs already in the frame. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. 2 away. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And the 0-1. Clobbered to right field. Way back. Gone. He sends it out of here, and they boost their lead. It's 8-3.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
And now Jeremy Pena. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Got him looking. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. On to inning number 4. It's the Astros 8 and the Braves 3. And we're back onto the fourth. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And that one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. And that one wrapped foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that one almost got him.
It's a good take.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Sean Murphy. Doubled in his first AB. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Two outs. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one ripped. That's back there. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Murphy around second on his way to third. And he's got himself a triple.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Now a chance for Jarred Kelenic. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. The runner from third comes across as they get one back, and it's 8-4. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Wall, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Kelenic stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Wouldn't chase that time. Man on second, 2 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals, gets a piece, and stays alive. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Back here in Houston, Jon Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Yordan Alvarez. Called strike right there.
Well, these Astros putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Everything is clicking, and when you're producing more than 2 runs an inning, it's pretty obvious your hitters came to do some damage.
And now 1-2.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Altuve, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. One down, base is empty. There's a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 out, bases empty. Bounced up the middle. Arcia gets it to first, and they get Altuve for the out. Now it's Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
That clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That misses the zone. 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Up the middle, Arcia. On the run, throw to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they still. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now it's going to be Orlando Arcia. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Fly ball down the line, and it drops in, and the leadoff man aboard. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Foul ball there.
2023 was a special season for Ronald Acuna Jr., the unanimous MVP in the National League, after putting together the first.
Hammers that one, curling down the line, and foul. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing, because he's coming right after these guys.
The 0-1. Now a drag bunt, third base side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Luke Williams next up for the Braves. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's
Pena. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 8 and the Braves 4. Back here in Houston, and here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Yainer Diaz.
Fried back to work. Pitch misses. 1-0.
Well, these Astros really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They have 6 hits today with runners in scoring position, and that's something they can feel very proud of.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
To the right side, Albies whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
There's certainly
Now
added
batting,
pressure when you're
center
hitting with
fielder,
runners on. So the fact that they've come through so many times in those spots shows me a lot about the makeup of these hitters.
Bounce to the left side. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Fought off foul.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Just missed.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
And Acuna able to make the grab. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jose Urquidy.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Ozuna at the plate now as he chases after that one. Activity in the bullpen. Lance McCullers Jr. up and throwing. And a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants
Now
back
batting,
at the plate.
the
2
second
strikes, the
baseman,
sort of pitch you're hoping
Ozzie
for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one hammered. McCormick going back. In the air to make the catch.
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly, so that was awesome.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Bangs off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay not going to get him. He's in there.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jared Kelenic. And a foul ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year. It's 8-6. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. He's just too good of a hitter at the plate.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Forrest Wall. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Long ball draws the Braves closer. It's now 8-6. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Great to have you with us here on Jackie Robinson Day. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, number 42. The Y to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a base hit into right center field. And that turns the lineup over.
Everything came together for him. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. His 2-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Albies makes the grab,
Now
one
batting,
down.
The
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jeremy Pena. Swing and a miss. Singy, we're celebrating Jackie Robinson today, and what an honor it is for these players to have the chance to wear his number 42. Just off the outside edge. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, just an iconic number, and to put that jersey on with 4 and 2 on the backside, it's got to be inspiring. These guys are honored and privileged to be able to go out there and play on a day like today. Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout.
Alvarez.
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
He's got it, and that is out number 3. 1 left for Houston. They lead at 8. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Ripped towards third. Over to Altuve. A sensational double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Here is Matt Olson. And a big swing and a miss. 2 outs. And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. Going 2 now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's going to be Jose Altuve. First pitch, and he just misses. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 1-1. Up the middle. Base hit.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Base knock, center field. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. And that's a double.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
The pitch. In the air, center field. Wall moving under this one. makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 3.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good execution with that at bat.
Slap the other way, foul. Bregman stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. On the ground to the left, Williams. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The batter, the designated hitter, Mauricio.
And next to hit for Houston, Mauricio Dubon. First pitch just misses. And another ball. Just missed.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
And there's the automatic.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The Astros trying to break this one open here at the bottom of the 7th. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 on, 1 out. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. And here's the first baseman.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. And strike 2. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And now maybe extra bases. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. Around third. He pulls into second as they score a pair on the play. Play at the plate. Got him.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
Tucker in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. In the air to left center. This looks like extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 12-6, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Pena in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That's off the mark, and the count even 1-1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And now 2-2. It's softly on the ground to third. Slings to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. New inning getting started. Now in for the Braves, Luke Williams. Urquidy back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And now it's even up. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Seth Martinez up and loosening in the pen. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Bregman drifts towards it, and that's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Diaz collects, fires to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Now batting.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. The Braves with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air, right field. Tucker hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the 8th. Now here is Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder.
The pitch.
Yordan Alvarez.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
On the ground, right side, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. Not even close there. And a count 1-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Olson drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Altuve stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a pop-up, foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The other way. And it gets down for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Nice job.
Allen.
Driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
At the belt and fires. That one fouled off. The Stros up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Hard hit to third. Throw on to Olson. What a play. Inning over. So the Astros lead one. They lead it, though, by a count of 12-6. Back here in Houston. So here's Murphy now. As he turns on the rubber. And with that good live arm delivers. Here's a swing and a drive left field. And he knew it. A gigantic blast. And they cut into the deficit. It's 12-7. Singy, he's been waiting for this moment to finally come.
Well, we knew it would come eventually, and I wouldn't be shocked to see him go on a nice little run at the plate, hitting some balls out of the ballpark. He's got that monkey off his back.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the base.
Rafael Montero takes over on the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how.
Has some trouble with it. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Gets him to chase after that one. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Seth Martinez appears to be getting loose. Wouldn't chase that time. The Astros leading by 5 here at the top of the 9th. And there's a ball. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they're chipping away. It's 12-8. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
We'll do you one better than a tape measure by breaking out the numbers from StatCast. The distance, 450 feet on the dot.
Oh, my goodness. And that's one, Boog. You're going to see it making the rounds on social media all night long and all the highlight shows as well. I know I'm going to be watching on a loop. That was absolutely crushed.
Swung on, belted. That one back there. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Now batting.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Right-handed reliever. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros take the series opener here at home.
This one was pretty much decided in the 3rd inning. From that point on, all they had to do is play fundamentally sound baseball to secure the win. And they did just that.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes.